You alright? How you doing, brewers? Back with another video because I'm doing another brew day, if you can believe that. 2 brew days, 1 week. Unprecedented. I'm going to be doing a Ruby Mild from the Bible. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I know it's not called the Bible, so I guess technically the usage of that is correct, but it's affectionately known as the Bible, as we all know. So the Ruby Mild from there, anyway. If anyone's brewed it before, let me know. I'd be interested to know how it comes out, or came out for you. Unless it was shit, in case I've already brewed it, so maybe don't let me know. But yeah, so it's the only beer that I had enough grains to do kind of like a double batch, so 2 20-ish, 20 odd litre batches. So I'm going to go for that. Got pretty much all of the ingredients, so that's great. I've just got set up, so the Sparging water, I've got about 30 litres of that ready to go in the morning. I've got around 40 litres of water in the B80pro. Probably should get the Brew Father app and measure it out a little bit more accurately, but I've not done that yet, so note to self, get on that. I'm not doing the delayed timer because I've got a little bit of time in the morning, so I can get that set up and yeah, set off running, heating up in the morning. Dip tubes are in the upright position, or the pump inlet dip tube is in the upright position, so that yeah, my levels don't go below the heating elements, which yeah, if you watched my last video, I almost had a disaster, narrowly avoided. The whirlpooling dip tube is in a pretty decent position. I've made sure of that, so I should get a better whirlpool as well this time. So all kind of prepped, ready to go for the morrow. So yeah, I'll enough waffling. I'll see you on brew day. Hopefully it's perfect. We're pretty much at temp. It's just kind of fluctuating between the 65 and a bit and 66, which is the mash temperature. So I'm just going to hit it into mash mode before I forget, and we'll get the grains in. So in we go with 250 grams of Fortified Wheat, 300 grams of chocolate, and 300 grams of crystal. And a bunch of rice hulls as well for good measure. So we're going to get 9 kilograms of pale malt into the mash. Okay, we'll give that a good stir and get the remaining in, and away we go. Last lot going in. All the grains are in now, so yeah, let's give it a good stir. Make sure there's no dough balls. It's a lovely consistency. Okay, so with the grain bill of around 10 kilograms, we've got 40 litres of strike water in here, which seems to be a nice balance. Like I said, I should probably use the Brew Father app and calculate it a little bit better, but for a finger in the for a finger in the air job, it's not too bad. Okay. So we are all mashed in, so let's change that valve to the down position. So we're circulating out around the counterflow chiller as always, and back in. We're just going to be yeah, circulating around outside the malt pipe. So let's get these valves open, shall we? And get the pump on. Nothing's happening. There we go. Took a little time to get going, but yeah, switch the pump off and on again. I guess to prime it possibly, but yeah, it's all good now. The grain bed is nice and settled there, so we've had that rest for about 15-20 minutes. We're recirculating at 100% around the malt pipe, and I'm going to start recirculating over the grain bed up the centre. There we go. Recirculating over the grain bed and still recirculating around the malt pipe as well. So at the moment, if you can see that, we're just kind of throttling the pump by using this valve here. So I'm around the 5 o'clock position. So yeah, we'll just kind of monitor those levels down there, make sure they don't drop too much. But I forgot to do that last time, which is probably why I nearly hit almost Scotch elements, or exposed them at least. So we'll keep an eye on the levels, and we'll be right back. Just checking the clarity of the wort, and the levels are looking good. So you can see after, I mean, we're doing an hour mash, and we're 20 minutes in, so you can see how much that's cleared up already. So we'll check it again towards the end, and hopefully it should be crystal. Time to mash out, so let's crank this up to 75 for 15 minutes. Still on mash heater control, and we're good to go. Right, so we are at the end of the mash. I'm going to switch the pump off shortly. The wort is looking exceptionally clear, I don't know if you can see that, although there are a couple of little bits of grain keep trickling through, which is unfortunate, but we're at the end of the mash now, so there's nothing we can do about it. So time to get sparging. Maybe I'll video me lifting that one day, but yeah, straight up, all the feet clamped on instantly, so no problem at all today, all good. 78 degrees for the sparge water, so I've got a bit of a wind. I think I've put the long pipe on today by accident. I have got a shorter one, but yeah, let's kind of get this tube primed, I guess. So let's open the water valve. Get some liquid into this pipe, so we can open this here and get some beer flowing into this pipe, hopefully. Although it's just sucked the water through. Okay, interesting, that didn't happen last time. Right, let's start the pump then, see what happens. Turn that down a little bit. Oh, not that much. You can hear something. There we go. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Just quickly close the tank inlet because we don't want the water just going straight into the tank. We obviously want it to go over the grain bed. We are at hop break, people. First hop addition. So we're doing a 70-minute boil. First hop addition is 60 grams of East Kent Golden. Then we've got 40 grams of East Kent Golden at flame out. So a nice simple hop bill. Give that a little stir. Get the mash paddle out of the way. And we'll get the steam hat and condenser set up. 45% today, so I can try and boil a little bit more off. I don't feel like I boiled quite enough off last time, and even though at 35%, it maintains the temperature at 100 all the way through the boil. Maybe it wasn't quite vigorous enough, so I was left with, I think last time I started with 55, finished with 51, so I think I could probably get that down another litre or two, and that's going to improve my overall gravity while still giving, you know, a good 20 odd litre batch times 2, so we'll see how that goes. It is 15 minutes before the end of the boil, so we're going to start recirculating to sterilise that thing, the old counterflow chiller. So let me just show you the valve position. So that one's already right. Get the tank inlet in the correct position. Bottom valve in the pump out position. And shut that quickly before I have a disaster. There we go. All done. with the 2 protoflock. Woo! Where are we up to? I can't tell. It's too dark in there. We have finished the boil, so the last hop addition whilst we're whirlpooling, and hopefully you can see that we've got a cracking whirlpool going on. So 40 grams of East Kent Golden, which takes us to the round 100 bag, 100 gram bag, so that's nice and convenient. We've just started cooling down, so let's make sure we kind of monitor the return temp. So when we get down to about, the fermentation temperature for this one's quite high, so it's at 22 degrees. So as soon as we hit around kind of 24 maybe, we're going to start getting the wort into the fermenter and get pitched. Brew day's done. A very successful brew day, in fact. Probably the best yet, and the porter was pretty good. So this was brew day number 5 on the BrewTools B80. And yeah, we've gone great guns, no major issues, no minor issues really. Target gravity was 104.9. I managed to dig out a refractometer, so I think last video I said I didn't have one. Turns out I did. It's just tucked in the deepest, darkest corner of my cupboard. Yeah, it's just been sat there for years, I think. I'd totally forgotten about it. So I used that, calibrated it, and used that, and I got 104. I think it's like between 104.7 and 104.8, I think. I'll put some pictures up in a minute. Totally forgot to take a sample for the trial jar for the hydrometer. But there was enough kind of, water and stuff in the kettle just about, but I've kind of dug up loads of trub, and yeah, the pump was sucking up air, so it was all kind of foamy and stuff. It looks horrendous. I'll show that as well in a minute. So I couldn't really get a clear indication what the hydrometer was, but it wasn't a million miles away. I would have put it in about 104.6. So even that, I would have taken that. So, take an average of the two, you're kind of 104.7. So, that was great. Yeah, so it's a Ruby mild. I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. Got a split batch, one with some old Nottingham ale yeast that I've had in the cupboard for a while, so it actually went out to date last year. I know. And yeah, kind of struggling with, the kind of obviously supplies and stuff at the minute. It's a bit tricky, but yeah, I had a packet of SO5, I think it is, which in the Bible was an adequate substitution on the dry yeast side of things for a mild, so I thought I'd just give it a go. So I'm sure whatever comes out of both is going to be, equally nice. So maybe there'll be a slight difference in flavour. I'm sure there will be, but drinkable nonetheless. So looking forward to seeing how this comes out. So stay tuned. I'll give you an update and a little taster down the line. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please do like, share and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you again for some more brew related footage. Take care.